Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today we are making these. Thank you. Yeah, so we're making these today, and I'm going to show you how to do it, how to get those subtle colours. Because I know people like subtle colours, I like bright colours sometimes, but I think I love these. I absolutely adore these. And I'll show you how to get those lovely subtly colours. Actually, there's a different way of doing it, but I'll show you the way where you don't get your paint so muddy. Okay, you can do it in a different way if you like, it's up to you, but there's two ways of showing you how to achieve these. There's the white background and the book page background. So made from book pages, made into cards now. I think it's best to actually make up the cards, as I realised later, and then paint them. Okay, so let's show you the process. Thank you, and let's go. Hey, it's right in shot. Right, so what I've done is drawn out some. I think it's going to be more constructive to what I did, probably these sort of thing. Right, so what am I doing then? I got the idea of a lady called somebody Blair, Rebecca Blair, I think it was, on Pinterest, but they're totally different to what she did. So that's good. So what I used for this was the largest brush, which is a 12 in my pack. So I got this, one's missing. Should be 11. It should be 12, and there's only 11. I don't know. I've probably put it in one of my pots or something. Right, what I did was then. Okay, so for this you might need an opaque white. You don't have to do this a bit at all. You can leave it blank. But I like this look. This isn't what Rebecca did. I think its name's Rebecca. I can't remember. So it's Rebecca. Rebecca Bless. I remembered that. So what I'm going to do is go around the edge in white. Like this. Please note, it's my intention not to be neat, as you might say. Right, so then what I did was, what I think is the best thing to do is start to draw in your little lines. So you can draw in anything, like something like this, join it to there like that, come down here, join that to there in a different, perhaps in a different way around, and that gives you leeway to do this. That's an eye shape there, although it's not. I'm not going to fill it in. If you come out here, this is typical to what I always tend to do. This is opaque, so it's going to white out a lot of the letters. Okay, you can make it small little bits or big little bits. Small little bits or big little bits. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Right, I'm going to come down here. That's similar to what's happening at the top. But then I'm going to make a shape like that, like it's like a diamond shape. So kite shaped diamond shape with concave, I don't know, edges, concave edges. So I'm going in like that. You can't probably see that, so I'm telling you. It's very very white. You'll be able to see when I've got the so that can come around here, and I can join it there. You don't have to do any of this. You can do what you like. You've probably got your own ideas, so don't worry. But if you haven't, I want to copy, that's great. Yep. But then you can have your own ideas, perhaps for other ones. I'm going to do another eye-ish shape. It's almost like a fish shape, actually. Fish head, but not without the tail, perhaps. And I'll leave that as it is. Okay, ignore all these colours, because these are that is gouache, because gouache is quite, but I would use a white pen like a Posca or gel pen if you haven't got an opaque paint. Okay. Okay, so I've done that. I'm going to perhaps do another one while it's drying. Yay! Let's do another one while it's drying, shall we? I'm going to find the... Right. Let's have some examples of what I did. Similar. No, it isn't similar. I might do that. Right, I'm going to do the next one. While I'm waiting for that to dry, and I'll show you what to do with that one. Don't bother about going over the edges, that's fine. You can either fill it in afterwards or you can leave it depending on how you want to look. Okay. Okay, so I decided to switch to a smaller brush because actually I was doing that last night, so I switched to a number 7 for that. I'm going to go around all these in black now. I'm going to choose a couple just to make some black marks in like I have on those. Okay, so I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to go, what I'm doing is doing a little knot there, that way, and a little knot that way. So I'm just turning my pen, that's all I'm doing. Little knot this way and a little knot that way. This pattern comes natural to me, so it's easy to do. Used it for on my stuff for years. There we go. And all you got to do then is something like perhaps even lines. So I'm going to choose this one. 2 lines like that, 2 lines like that, 2 lines like, I'm basically going across the type look. 2 lines like that, and another one down there, and I'm going to just do some dots in between. Maybe I could do another perhaps line, I don't know. Seems a bit bare in between, doesn't it? Oops. Don't know whether to do a few more perhaps dots there. There we go, why not? So I've just got those 2, and then I'm going to paint them. I'm going to do them these neutral colours, because I know a lot of people like the neutral colours. I'll show you how to make them. Okay, they're quite easy to do. So what I'm going to do is choose a, what did I do? I can't remember. Started off with, I think, 1 black and 1, it was 1 black and 1 brown, so it comes up as grey, doesn't it? I'm using a bigger brushes. Right, okay, bigger brush. Also already got a brown in there, but I'm going to get my brown watercolour and make it up into, it's got pink on it. Well, that doesn't matter to me because that's fine, because that still comes up as a neutral. It's got a lot of pink in it, so I'm going to put quite a lot of water in there to make it. There you go. You can always get a piece of paper and test it, can't you? Okay, so we use that. That's fine, look at that. So I'm using brown at the moment, so I'm just going to do one with brown I've just made. Don't worry about the rest of it, we're going to do something with that. Okay. Just one with brown like that. Let's no. Right, I'll make up a black palette sort of thing in there. It's got white water in it, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in this instance because it's just you'll see why. Okay, so a bit of black, much less. I'm sure it's black I used. Comes up as a nice grey. So what you do then is add little bits of other colours, any colours you like, to these. So I'm going to add a yellow to the brown, water, yellow, adding that to the brown. Let's have a look, see if that's come up as a, no, not yet. Okay, actually it's yellow ochre I'm adding to the brown. That's more like it, isn't it? Right, so I'm adding yellow ochre to the brown. That's come up different, so let's start with that one. Anywhere. Yep, there we go. So I can carry on adding to the brown, but I'm going to show you adding to the black now. I'm going to put green in the black, so it's the lighter green's going in the black. So that's that one. So now you've got a grey green. Okay. I want to add some blue to that now, so I'm going to add some royal blue. So once you added some royal blue, let's see how that's come up. A bit more. There we go. Right, I'm sorry, but I've got to finish off those edges. I'm using that other colour. Yeah, so I'm going to take it off now. So, there we go. I hope that's added it okay. Right, now to the brown. Bit more, what should we have? Should we have a bit of pink? Let's have this sort of like dark pink. Add that to the brown. Ooh, that comes up a nice colour. Not had that one before. There we go. And how about, let's think. I'm going to add a bit of jadey green. We'll call it that sort of green, that sort of bluey green to the brown now. Comes up with that. And add a purple to the brown. A bit more. Oh, is that too purple? I'll put in this one. And then orange. We haven't had an orange, have we? What's come up as a normal sort of brown now, isn't it? There we go. So we've got that. So that's what we've got so far. We'll leave that to dry. We'll start on this one. I'm going to start with the colour I've got, which is a big one. Let's put in this big bit here. Oh, I didn't do we can always do that afterwards. If you haven't got a watercolour, a watertight, I was thinking. If you haven't got a permanent marker, which is the best thing to use, you can always do this bit first anyway. or you can't use a permanent marker for any reason. You haven't got one, can't use one, that sort of thing. I'm going to just dip my brush in that one and take that one. Yes, I've done these as 2.5 by 3.5 cards now. The other ones are just random, really. The ones I did last night, but I thought, oh, I could put a... And I'm not using the opaque. These are the opaque colours in here. These ones, you see those? I'm not using those there, apart from this one. They're, you need to be able to see the type through it. You won't be able to see the type. It'd be a bit pointless using paper. Let's add some blue. Let's add some blue too. Brown. That's made it into an almost black. That's made it into a proper grey, that has. Ooh, there we go. Right, I'm going to add... Let's add this sort of green to the black. There we go. Ooh, so we're making muted colours. I like those. They're nice colours. I like them. I do like muted colours. If you want to go more, let's see what that would do to the brown. It's going to make it like a weird colour, isn't it? There you go. Yes, like a greeny brown here now. I was making khaki. That's sort of khaki, isn't it? I was making khaki last night. Khaki, yeah. And you can always put it against somewhere if you like the colour. I'm going to put one down here in a circle. That starts that one off. Right. I can mix them up, grab a bit of that, put it in there, see what you've got. Is that a bit more? I don't know, it's about the same really. That'll do. Okay. And I want to achieve that bluey green colour. Like that. That's two greens. Bit more blue in there, there's a bit more blue. Let's have a look. So how we're going. That's more sort of more like that. Well, let's go for that. It's a bit more blue than that green. There we go. Going to also do it like this. You can also leave gaps there, obviously, instead of colouring them in with white. It would look nice if you edged it with black though. Let's have that. Let's add a bit of our ochre into something. Not too. Right. That comes up as like a grey green again. Lovely. I like that colour. That's a nice colour to me. Right, let's go for that one. Yay! Right, I'm going to go for, should we go for purple or pink? There's some colours in that one. I think that's water. Is that watercolour? I hope so. I don't think it'll matter too much if it was thin. Go for there. I'm not leaving any room for the black and white ones in there. Never mind. I'm going to put a bit of purple. That makes it black. It's too similar to that. Red. We haven't had a red, have we? In here. You can always clean your colours if you don't want to do what I do. I don't know if you can see, you can't actually see what I've done, but I've actually mixed colours on top. Right, what's this? I don't know if I've sort of like got a little I can colour on top of that. Don't know how it's going to dry. We'll see. Right, I'm just one more now. Right, I'm going to put one here. Yeah, I like them both. I like them both like that. That's really good, isn't it? Really nice. What else I did was I put some white on parts as well. White paint. Put white pen or white paint, whatever. I thought of Nouveau drops as well. You could put Nouveau drops on them and things, couldn't you? In that. Okay. Oh, that's funny because I was drawing dots at the time, and it says the word dotty. I thought that's quite funny. Right, so you could do that round the edge. No reason why not. I don't want to use a pen. Use my pen because my pen's right there. Just because I did use this yesterday, but it's fine. Wait a minute. I'm going to have a go. This is what I was doing with it. I thought of this. Making your brush go big, small, big, small, across the thing, small, big, sort of alternately to what's underneath. Little, come on dear, brush, that's it. Right, so big, small, things like that. That's quite nice. So you've got that idea, and there's also the dotty idea, very dotty. So you could come along like this. One just down one side if you like, things like that, and anything like this. Got curved lines that look similar there, like that. Get a bit more water on, it's not flowing. Right, so that probably will do for that one. White pen. Right then, so let's do some of these. Obviously I've missed doing these in black, so I'm going to do them in white. I know the reason why I can't use black as well. But I thought I wouldn't. Come on, I don't think it's white, it's brilliant. Which is why I chose the paint. Let's see if I can find a better one. Okay, I found a metallic pen. Let's see what that goes. That's I think it's sort of an acrylic type of pen. Acrylic metallic. Do something like, oh yeah, these work fine on it. Just do something that's not going to ruin the nib of. That's what I was thinking. Don't use a thin, one of those thin, don't use one of those. I think it might ruin, like not all this. This is because it's one of my new ones that time. So don't use one of those. It's what do you call those pens? Secure, isn't it? Pigma Micron or something. Don't use one of those. I think it ruined the nib. Yeah, oh, come along. Go ahead and come along. I could come along with the different colours on top. Let me get a Nuovo drops. Nuovo drops, as I always call them, Nuovo. Nuovo drops. I think I've got a plain white one somewhere. This one is called Ivory Seashell. Yeah, they make little jewellery marks. That's really nice, that isn't it? Right, I'm going to try and get some white, proper white pen. I've got a brand new white out. So I'm going to come along it. I don't think there is a... Oh, this is a bit thick compared to normal. So I'm coming along next to the metallic. There. I'll go through this again. Yay, there we go. These are great, aren't they? They're fun. They're ever such fun to do anyway, so if you've got all the stuff. Right, I'm going to finish this one off. And then I'm going to make them into cards. I'm going to go along, I think, and with my Sharpie. We'll try not to touch those, and just wipe that to get that bit more black, which you can do if you like, it's up to you. Okay, oops, one there. If you notice, I've rounded the corners as well. So I'm just going to finish this one off then, using the new pen. Can't remember. Oh. Right. Yeah, so I just do black and white stripes, things like that. Anything goes. I think I've put a pattern on all those actually. You don't have to. You can leave some blank. There's a couple there blank. You can leave them plain. What else did I think? Yeah. Oh yeah, that one thing was why have I done it in the corners. Another thing was that is actually a double line. It's supposed to be a double line anyway. It might be because of that actually. It might be because I've done it too far down on this one, hopefully. Yeah, could be. Yeah, so that's supposed to be a double line. Now I'm going to stick these onto file folder and then some line paper, I think. All together, even that one. I haven't done yet on these, and possible whatever I'm going to do with those. Let's just put these away now. I know what I found on the other side. I didn't see this. Got dress, English costume through the ages. Queen Victoria and Walter Raleigh. Sir Walter Raleigh. There we go. And there's that could be almost King Charles the First, and his wife, Lady Henrietta Maria, I think, or Maria. Oh, there's Henry VIII, one of his wives. The other ones. And these are Queen Anne and I don't know, Queen Anne versions. I don't know so much about those. It's more like these. Well, they might interest. Oh, got some more on that page. Well, oh yeah, I'll have to have a look at those. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so I'm good. Okay, so I've got those onto. So what I've done is put it onto file folder, then I've put it on some lined paper. So I've got a journaling spot on the back. Yay! So they're sort of like journaling cards, aren't they? There we go. Amazing journaling cards. Ooh. I've also already ruined that, so don't worry about that. So what am I like? Yep. Right, so what I'm going to do is cut them out. Right, I've done it like this because I prefer, I don't like it when you have to cut out, keep trying to get the edges straight and things like that. So I've done it like this, so you can sort of like, hopefully, get it right to start with. Yep, so guess what I've found? I think if you make them this size first, so you stick your book page, whatever you're going to use as your middle and your backing on first, and then cut them out, then do your design. That'd be much easier, I think, anyway. Well, it's up to, obviously it's entirely up to you. You don't have to do that at all. Okay, let's see if I've got them all. There we go. So I've got 4 there. I don't know which order they went in. Probably about the same size. I think I didn't really check. On the back I've put some very nice lined paper. I don't know who's done that. I can't remember who it was. It's from an Etsy shop, and it's one where they've got lined paper. So I love that. I thought, oh, that one's a nice one. I like that one. Yes, it's like that. Very good. I thought, ooh, I do like that one. Right, let me show you my. I did an actual. I probably showed it at the beginning, but there's the ones I did. I definitely showed you at the very beginning before I painted. Come on, dear, where is it? Okay, I left it in the living room. Yeah, this is like the coloured version. That's not supposed to be pink. That's actually supposed to be white, but there was pink in the palette, and it mixed in. Hey, that's probably the first one I did actually. So you can see, even if I've done about 7 or 8 now, that's probably the second one I did. And they're the other ones I did. And I thought, well, you can either leave raggy edges or make them straight. I've decided to make them straight into cards. So that's what I've done. I think they are my best ones. Don't know whether you like the ones with the opaque outsides or the... I mean, you don't have to have it like that. You can have things like, obviously, dots and things going around the edge, things like this. You don't have it opaque all the way around, but if you like that look, or you've got to white out some words, which I did, then it's a good idea. There we go, that sort of thing, which is fine. I think I like the looks of that one best. Yeah, I think I do. I like the looks of these when you've just left it blank. We see that. Just try and get it into the light, yeah. There you go. So you like that. I like the looks of those compared with those. But I think they're both very nice, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I do hope you like my content today. Please give me a thumbs up, share my video, press the notification bell with your crafty fingers, and please subscribe to my channel. Please join my Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts. Lots of things going on there. We like discussions on there, so we're having a few of those to do with tips and things like that. Okay, if you've got any ideas, let me know. Come on the group. If you're that sort of person, you don't have to, you don't have to, just because somebody else is doing it doesn't mean to say you can't do it too. Because I'm sure they would love it as well, just to see what other people do as well. Okay then. Okay, the dog. Right, okay then, thanks very much, and I would like to say bye now, and please take care everyone.